Hey guys, welcome to Good People, a channel that focuses on good food for good people. Today, we're making one of my favorite breakfasts that I grew up making with my favorite people in the whole wide world, my mom and my sisters. Today, we will be making Pico de Gallo, seasonal salsa, Agua de Frutas, and Molletes. Let's get started. First is the Pico de Gallo. Most of the produce I buy is all seasonal and farm fresh, so modify your recipes to fit with the fruits and veggies of the season. If not, don't worry, just use whatever you find in your local supermarket. Now to the salsa. I'm using summer heirloom tomatoes that are super sweet and give the salsa a sweet and savory taste. A rough chop is all you need. For onion and chili type, it all depends on what is available to you. I personally use purple onions and serrano peppers. Rule of thumb, when you have fresh herbs, always place them in water to keep them alive. For my condiments, I added fresh cilantro and my favorite herb, thyme. Get it? Thyme. My favorite. You get it, right? Thyme. Anyways. Any good salsa must have garlic. Crush your garlic before chopping to release the flavor. Since we chopped serrano peppers in our cutting board, make sure that you wash your board before cutting anything else on it. We don't want the next thing we chop to be spicy. Once all our ingredients are roughly chopped, put in the greased pan to give them a quick bake. This will give it a charred taste. 20 minutes maximum will do the job. Now onto the agua de frutas. I'll be using prickly pear, figs, strawberries, passion fruit, and freshly squeezed orange juice. But you can use any available seasonal fruits and juice of any citrus you'd like. There is no sugar necessary. The fruit will give it the natural sweetness we all need in the morning. Always add grapes last. You always want to retain their crunchiness, and if you put it beforehand, the crunchiness of the grape will be removed. Now onto the big papa, the molletes. You can use whatever bread you'd like, but traditionally you use telera or bolillo bread. For beans, you can make your own, but I personally love the nostalgic umami taste of canned La Costeña beans. We will be adding cheese on top of the beans and giving it a little gratin flair. You must use any cheese that is able to melt. Traditionally, Oaxacan cheese is used. Our proteins for the molletes will be chorizo, eggs, and for a vegetarian option, nopales or Mexican round calabacitas. Grandma tip. To add more flavor to your chorizo, add the juices that your salsa veggies have created. When blending the salsa, I add more dry spices. I use cumin, oregano, and of course, sea salt. Now to cook all our prepped work. Smash your beans and add salt. The rest of your items you can cook to your liking. To assemble, add mashed beans, a hearty amount of Oaxacan cheese, and bake for 15 minutes until the cheese is melted and the bread is crispy. I always leave the egg last. To cook a perfect sunny side up egg, I watch till the egg white is partially cooked and then put it into the oven for a few minutes. Once your molletes are all done, you top them off with your choice of protein or vegetarian options. Then, of course, you add the toppings that you have created. As extra toppings, I add my favorite lamb has avocado and bear's lime. Both of these items came from my favorite shop, Rick's Produce. This recipe is simple and fun to make for friends and family, or simply for good people. Thank you for watching Good People. If you have any comments or any opinions about this recipe, please subscribe below and let me know.
Damn, this is good.